Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to Fallout 4. We're in the FEV lab. Uh, oh, let's have that. I've switched off the radio just for the sake of. Basically, I turned up the radio thinking things were kind of okay, and actually they are not. I'm getting all kinds of little claims all over the place on my latest batch of videos that I've been processing and uploading, and honestly, this is actually the monetization isn't so much of a problem because honestly, I don't really care. It doesn't really make me any money. It's the blocked in certain countries that bothers me, and they do that. So I don't want my audience cut off in Germany, for example, just because some stupid music company owns Ella Fitzgerald in other countries, but not in Germany. It's
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from. But, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized. But I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
okay. So we got some. I think that's basically the same thing. Just got the experimental serum. These are probably both the same.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects. But as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
So maybe it was Virgil's proposal that we got my boy in here? When was the last project report? 2287, February 10th. Redacted. So Virgil took over after Dr. Syverson's passing on 2286. 2277. Dr. Zimmer, he was in Fallout 3. Could he still be alive at that point? Because I'm pretty sure I killed him in my game. Oh well. So tests are still being asked for at this point. Which would be because of my boy, Sean, upstairs, the father. So, sorry about having to switch the radio off. but really it was causing problems. I have, however, turned up the background music, which should help us with hearing. Alright. It's a master lock, but I came through the other way, so screw you people. Alright. So I continue to quietly wander around the place in power armor. Anyhow, what are you assholes up to in here? In the biology lab proper.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
Mm-hmm. Don't care if you aren't.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Guys aren't doing a very good job of keeping this glass clean. So are these real gorillas or synthetic gorillas, guys?
Yes. The retrieval team supposedly arrived with a surface sample. What state is it?
Unfortunately, there's been too much harmful exposure for it to be useful. From preliminary testing, it appears the water radiation was lethal.
All the same, I'd like to see it. We could still learn something.
Of course. Doctor, I was thinking, if our modified subject deteriorated so quickly, then how can anything else possibly survive up there?
Frankly, they don't. The surface is still too dangerous for life to truly thrive. That's why what we do here is so important.
Excuse me? It's so much going on upstairs. I've planted farms at multiple settlements. You people are idiots.
Generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
And don't think I don't remember overhearing your conversation about how basically you can't even acknowledge that human beings are suffering on the surface.
Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Dr. Carlin.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
What is the fucking point of synthetic gorillas?
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
You know what? I'm breaking off this conversation now. Let's see. They look like all the same plant, I have to say. Apparently these recorders have something I need. So yes, hopefully the background music for the game itself will not be a problem. Wait, did I just grab 2 Courser uniforms? You know, it doesn't matter. There. Now I have 3. I could continue to take everything that's not nailed down. I'm not going to. Let's see what your terminal has to say about your work. Departmental notices. Synth zoology, the next step. I have some exciting news to share with all of you. Father has approved the next phase of my proposed synth zoology initiative, and I'm already in the process of setting up a schedule for the initial prototyping phase. As has always been the case, this is a low priority project, but those of you who find yourselves with free time are welcome to contribute. I'll need to make a few preliminary decisions, not the least of which is what kind of creature we'll want to replicate. I don't have to tell you how eager I am to begin, and I can't wait to see what amazing things we can do given our recent advances in synth development. I mean, why would you start with a gorilla? Surely you'd start with something smaller and, I don't know, maybe like a pet, that we could have synth pets down here. I've seen some dead cats. Haven't seen any pet animals. Freaks. Power conservation. When we first implemented the new power efficiency guidelines, I was proud at how well we were able to meet those standards with only a minimal impact on our productivity. It was a daunting challenge, but we rose to meet it. Lately, however, we've been getting lax in our habits. Too often I'm finding lights and equipment left on when they shouldn't be, and the environmental settings have been changed without my authorization. Let's rededicate ourselves to doing what's right for the needs of the Institute as a whole. After all, this isn't just our home, it's a home for the future generations who will carry on the great work of building a better future. Dr. Holdren. Special guest has arrived. Now that our guest of honor is here, I want to remind everyone to be polite, accommodating, and welcoming. It's not often we receive visitors from the surface, and this occasion is more special than most. I know I can count on all of you to extend a hand of friendship and greet our visitor with the utmost hospitality. Let's embrace this exciting event and make the best first impression we possibly can. Okay, so, that's why everyone's sucking my ass. Oh, there's other entries. Soil pH values, not that I care. Okay. And the access logs. Why would you keep track of that? Looks like another one of those bits over there I might want to grab. Yeah. Contains something I want. Probably circuitry, since it's a recorder. This hallway doesn't look like it gets much attention. And this looks real nice. And you piled it up in front of a door so you can't go in there, huh? And I guess you don't need these computers anymore? Then why... Well, never mind. I like having a bunch of shit that doesn't make any sense. Is in our bioscience terminal. Is it the same thing? It is not. The Warwick Homestead Initiative. I did overhear them talking about that. Warwick Homestead Initiative was conceived to facilitate field testing of various genetically modified specimens in the unique climate of the Commonwealth. It is hoped that we gain insight into the effects of trace radiation on the growth and development of said specimens. We of the Bioscience Division are in full agreement on the following hypothesis. Subjected to the proper levels of ambient radiation and soil pH, such as those found around the exceptionally fertile soil at Warwick Homestead, our modified seed specimens are likely to exhibit accelerated growth rate and twofold increase in size. Project implementation. Stage 1. Using genetic manipulation, we develop a unique breed of cucurbitaceae with similar characteristics to those commonly farmed in the Commonwealth. Cucurbitaceae, I don't know what that would be. We don't farm any cucumbers on the surface, and that's probably not what that means. I did study Latin for 4 years, but I have no idea what that actually means. It's a female root, but otherwise, what the hell's a cucurbitaceae? I don't know. And I'm not going to Google it right now. Google it if you want. Maybe it'll mean something. Acquire Roger Warwick, Patriarch of Warwick Homestead, and conduct a series of intensive interrogation sessions to learn all we can about his life and family. Stage 3. With the intelligence gathered in Stage 2, create a synth replica of Roger Warwick and embed the unit on site at Warwick Homestead to oversee the operation directly. SRB will handle logistics of this aspect of the initiative. Stage 4. Begin covert deliveries of prototype seed batches for planting. Stage 5. Collect observational data from embedded unit. Stage 6. When sufficient data has been collected, retrieve synth unit and specimens for lab study. Purge all surface evidence of the initiative. Which will be like kill the family, basically. Fuck. Status reports. Looks like basically shipments. Interestingly, some were destroyed in transit. SZI Phase 2 Development. Synth Zoological Initiative Phase 2 Development Journal. Okay. Initial thoughts. What to create? We've engineered creatures that inhabit the sky and the land. The next logical step is the creature of the sea. Greatest challenge remains data collection, accurate measurements, behavioral data, life cycle, habitat, etc. Might Nahat have something useful? Note to self, request that we allocate a scavenger team to that area. So which aquatic creature makes a good candidate? Start with size, nothing too large. See, you got a typo here, you're missing the extra O. Nothing too small. Most promising candidates, genus Delphinius, genus Carcarthenus. Now I think Delphinius is dolphin. Carcarthenus, I don't know. On-site habitat will be a logistical challenge. Expansion of bioscience likely necessary, including a large water tank. Many logistical challenges to implement. Facilities division likely to oppose this. Have to pitch this as the first step in a broader plan. What else can go in the aquatic habitat? Can we grow food there? What other experiments could we do? Could we develop underwater synth models to carry out seabed salvage operations? Probably far-fetched. Need to work on this more. We'll table this journal for the time being, focus on other priorities until I can come up with more reasons that will benefit from the aquatic habitat. Can still gather data in the meantime. You could have done something smaller, you fucking dolphin, man. You could go on for fish. Behavioral anomaly report. Dr. Holdren, here are the details you requested via the gorilla behavioral anomalies. A total of 16 incidents of heightened aggression have been documented. Bioscience personnel who witnessed these events, and myself included, would categorize the level of aggression displayed as extreme and dangerous. In all, 6 synth handlers have been destroyed by guerrilla attacks. As for what triggers these behavioral changes, I speculate that it's a reaction to perceived conflict. Several attacks followed heated arguments that took place within earshot of the pen. Another occurred soon after the recent SRB security sweep. It seems clear there's a fault in the behavioral model. I doubt it can be corrected. I know you're against it, but I think we have to consider destroying them. Failing that, I recommend that all contact with the guerrillas be limited to synth units only. Bioscience personnel should not be permitted to come into contact. The risk is simply too great. Again, a little bit of proofreading would help. I know there's a lot of material in this game, guys. And again, the access logs. Who cares, really? There's a redacted access, though. Dr. Ao? J-A-O. Redacted. Any more terminals around? I think that's everything here. What's in here? Another farm lab. Okay. Blip, 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 blip. Messing with your settings. Sorry. Experiment ruined. Oh well. More piled shit in corridors, because, you know, don't have any kind of proper storage. Oh, that's the FEV lab again? Wait, what? This is not how I got to the FEV lab before. Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't notice all these tables and chairs piled up here in the hallway? I guess so. Well, that's not terribly important right now. I should do something about my health, just in case I get myself in trouble. Let's see. Eat some of this garbage food. That should do. 5 cans of cram, a healthy breakfast for any growing boy. I believe this is where I came in from the FEV lab. Yeah. I mean, basically, you could close out that whole FEV lab and you'd have space there, you know. So there's the gorillas. Is this the same as the other terminals? It allows me to close the security door. I am, however, already inside. What's around this way? I mean, it's neat, all this stuff, but it doesn't do anything. I feel like, yeah, this is where I already got to. Yeah, this is the diversion I made when I first came into the biology lab. Okay, and that's how I snuck around in the damn place. And that's how I overheard conversations. Alright. Fair enough. I wonder if I can pickpocket father. I mean, I know I'm a terrible pickpocket. Doesn't strike me as the type to have his password written down on him, though. I'm guessing you're a synth. Right. Where's the stripes lead? That's back off that way. That's the central elevator.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Good morning. Would you care for some pre-processed nutritional supplements?
That's a lot of Gwinnett ale.
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
Let's see what you have.
They're just Institute food packets. And you have Institute bottled water. And somehow you trade in bottle caps. But you will only buy this stuff from me. There you go. least you bought some of my garbage I've picked up from my travels.
Good day.
Advanced systems. Maybe there's some cool stuff to steal or to take in here. Who knows? That looks dangerous to mess with. Too bad I'm not allowed to mess with it. That sounds promising.
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
Safety
What is she
first.
even testing?
Nothing.
Remember that.
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
You guys know that these things actually suck, right? Good thing they use standard cells, though. Synth relay grenades. Well, fine now.
Hey, Doc.
Oh,
No, I wasn't
hi
trying
there.
to talk to you.
Sorry
I was
about
trying to
that.
steal your shit.
I memorized 5 sets of
You
design schematics and now I
forced
know
your way in
the
front of me.
comparisons.
Yeah, your pistols and rifles are so shit, I'm not even... I wasn't going to take that. Here. This is what how much I think about your Institute pistol. Okay? I'm putting it in the box here so I don't have to deal with it. Because it is garbage. Okay? Your Institute weapons suck. There. See? Real gun. There's a terminal in there. What can you tell me about your stinking Institute, huh? Personal notes. I have in the last 24 hours observed no less than 7 blatant violations of Institute protocol. The degree to which people appear to ignore the rules which have been put in place to keep us all safe is incredibly disappointing. Madison insists that I continue the testing battery with the child synth, despite my reservations about the project as a whole. If this were any other situation, I would not have second thoughts about going straight to the director, but given the circumstances, I will simply wait it out. Regulation updates. Submitted to Directorate for approval. Review permissions for assigning sidearms to personnel. SRB recommendations to increase security have overridden any normal procedures for allowing Institute scientists to carry firearms. Training for said firearms also needs to be updated. Reconsider interdepartmental network access. Certain divisions appear to be abusing this. Security systems need to be reviewed by Facilities Division ASAP. Given recent events, it is extremely important that the Institute be prepared for any conceivable situation, no matter how unlikely. Dr. Ayo has requested this for some time, and I am now inclined to agree with him. Not the first time I've seen Dr. Ayo show up. Dr. Watson reviewed your research proposal and rejected. Reviews synth, and then Dr. Lee reviews synth progress. Update finding on child synth development. Submitting regulation updates to Directorate. We are barred. Well, let's see if we can walk around it, huh? Doop-boop-boo, ba-doop-boop-boo, ba-doop-boop-boo-doop-boop-boo. Mentats, huh? You use drugs on the job regularly?
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then.
Yes, I am.
I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Oh, okay. I don't know how long your work's going to continue.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Did you install the chip? I'm pretty sure you didn't. I'm hidden. Haha! Okay. Personal notes. Official explanation for the accident in the FEV lab remains unsatisfactory. Facilities has nothing. They simply refer to me to the director, and he's keeping something from me. I've been around long enough to see it. I wonder if he ever considers the ramifications of what he's asked me to do. If he worries that having me build the synth that's supposed to be approximate him as a child might give me some unintended insights into his character. Probably not, and to be honest, it probably won't. Project status. What's the mysterious Phase 3? Behind schedule. Latest developments. Housing upgraded per specifications of Lee M. Exhaust couplings replaced. Magnetic confinement field calculations refined. Laser weapons. Ongoing. Focusing mechanisms upgraded per Ormond R. Frequency modifications per Watson E. New housings fabricated. Miscellaneous projects. Latest developments. Ormond R working on localized relay focus. All their prototypes theoretical models delayed due to Phase 3. Synth prototype. New skin added per director's specifications. Motor control issues addressed. Latest personality matrix from robotics division installed. The director logged in. No telling what he was doing. Well, you think I won't steal your shit? You are wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Okay.
Rosalind.
If you ask me, We're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Safety first. Remember that.
You just butted in? Okay. Whatever, man. Nathan Fillmore. He didn't show up in the reports. I did want to get to that computer, though. Holy shit, has it been a half hour already? Sorry, folks. Join me next time as I continue being an asshole.
Yeah. One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay. No, it's not actually immediately apparent what time it is. Here we are. It's 8:32 in the morning. So you know what? It's after quiet time. It's actually January 1st, 2288. So, as I said, sorry this is running long. Join us next time as I continue being an asshole to these people. Have a great day, folks. Goodbye.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.